afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video I will be sharing with you my colouring plans for the month of June 2025. But I just want to say I'm really sorry about this kind of setup at the moment. As many of you know, I am currently on bed rest, so this is just a little lap table that I am using. I have attached my tripod, but yeah, it might be a little bit wobbly, so I do apologise, but I hope you can bear with me. So I think I've got a really nice selection of books pulled out, but I don't want to restrict myself to just these books. I want to feel able and comfortable to just pick books off the shelf if I want to, and if I'm not feeling some of these, put them back. But these are just the ones that are really appealing at the moment. And I do also have a few whips and some buddy colours as well. So the first one is this one. This is New North Therapy by Diane Dufour, and this one is going to be a buddy colour with the lovely Lucy from Lucy Colours here on YouTube. Whoever I mention with a channel, I will link them in the description for you. And yeah, we have decided to do this page, and I just think this is so cute. I'm really looking forward to coming in here with some watercolours and pencils and things and just really having fun. I think I've only done one page previously in this book, which is terrible. Yeah, I've done this one. This was a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Dana from Dana's Colouring Obsession. But yeah, this is the only page that I believe I've done in here. Yeah. So Lucy and I are going to be doing this one, and I'm really excited. So yeah, I'll be starting this one really soon, and that will be my first buddy colour with Lucy as well, which will be really, really lovely. So there is that one. The next one is this book. This is Wald and Nature by Rayhan Udochi, otherwise known as Raider Prince. I've got a whip in here at the moment, this one. So I have slowly been chipping away at this page. I'm really sorry, the lighting is not great because I'm not at the desk, but I based this one with alcohol markers before I went up to Scotland with the kids in April. And I took this book with me, but I didn't get any colouring done on it. And so since we've been home, I've just been sort of going in with pencils and starting to sort of, you know, add the shading and just slowly chipping away at it. But this is such a stunning book. It really is lovely. The paper isn't great, but I am still tempted to maybe try a light wash of watercolour on some of these pages. Yeah, that would be really lovely. But the illustrations, I love this page. The illustrations in here are stunning. So yeah, I've like I said, I've been slowly chipping away at this one. The other night I just started adding a bit of shading up here to these trees now. And I do think I want to add some acrylic paint pen as well, just to deepen some areas and add kind of like a leafy texture to some of these bigger areas. So yeah, hopefully you will see this one at the end of June. The next book I've pulled out is this one. I haven't coloured in this book yet. I don't have I got the title written down. I haven't. I'm really, really sorry. But I think this is one of the books from the Toki Maku series, and this is by Pochi. And I've got 2 pages flagged. The first is a really easy page just to break me into the book, and it is this one. And I just thought this was really, really cute. And then we've got this really lovely ribbon around here. So I don't think this one would take very long at all. I'm trying to not sort of overwhelm myself because I have had to step back from a few projects and whatnot. But I think this is really, really doable. And then the other page I have is this one. I don't know what it is about this page, but I'm just really, really drawn to it with all the leaves and the berries. These I'm not too worried about, but the blackberries, yeah, I think I'd like to try and find a tutorial for how to do that. But what I'm tempted to do is sort of just do like a block colour in the background, and then do like maybe watercolour and pencil work for the leaves and everything else. But yeah, we'll see. So that is an option, and that is currently an untouched book, so it would be nice to work in that one. And then I also have this one. This is A Journey Through Fairy Tales with Little Forest Friends by Sori Kobayashi. And I have flagged this one, the Snow White page. I cannot remember for the life of me which fairy tale that Joe from Geordie Colours is hosting for June. I want to say Snow White, but then I'm kind of second guessing myself. But anyway, this page here I'd really, really love to do. So there's a few pages in here that are a bit more labour intensive, but I don't mind sort of, you know, spending a good chunk of my month working on pages like this. So yeah, I'd really, really like to do this one. I just think that is so cute. So yeah, these books are precious. They really are. Just so cute. Love this one with the fairies, but that's a big double page spread, and I'm not ready for that. But they're just so cute. I mean, even if I didn't get the Snow White one done, but I did something like this, I'd still be happy to at least have a page started. So yeah, there is that one. Next, I have Glam Noir by Carla Magana. I haven't finished my page for May yet. This one, I haven't finished it yet. I found a bag of old alcohol markers, and I was trying to use them on this page, but yeah, they weren't great. I need to come in and finish this one. But the colours that I want, I'm completely out of in my Ohuhu marker set. I've run out of so many markers. So yeah, I've kind of come to a bit of a standstill on this one. But I do need to choose a page. We do this as a group buddy colour in the Carla Magana Facebook group that I run. Let's just move that there. So we're working through this book in there. Something kind of summery. She kind of gives me like Morticia vibes from the Addams Family. Ooh, that's nice. I really like that. So that might be a contender. See, that's really nice too. Maybe we'll do this maybe for July. I'm kind of thinking, I don't know, I think I'm kind of thinking this one, because it looks like we've got sort of like bushes and foliage behind her. So that would look quite nice. So I think I'm going to flag that one. And then I will upload a picture of this one to the Facebook group later, so that everyone there knows that this is our group buddy colour page for June. I will also link Carla's YouTube and website and everything like that down in the video description for you. Okay, next I have Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Carlson. And I really want to get back to working in her books. I've got 2 whips in this one. I've got this one here. This page is a bit crinkly because I used watercolour and stuff on that one, but I don't mind. But I don't think I kept a reference of what the colour combination I was using on the snake. I do know it was my polys, so it should be pretty easy to figure out. And then this is a whip as well. This kind of like Gandalf character, but I'm not really feeling either of those at the moment. This is one of my favourite ever Hannah Carlson books. That's quite pretty. I like the tree. That owl is stunning. That would be quite fun to do. Something like that. Kind of like a mandala, but with bugs and insects. And that could actually be quite a lot of fun. And I don't think that would take too long to do, you know. Because for some of these little teeny tiny bits, I would use like gel pens and fine liners. I do really like that actually. I'm not going to commit to a double page spread. Just because of some of the other books that I'll be working in, they're a bit more involved. So that little guy's cute, but that kind of makes me feel like autumn on that one. Do you know, it would actually be really nice to do something to do with like Pride for this month, because June is Pride month. So we could do kind of like rainbowy, couldn't we? Or even on this one, this would look quite nice. So that's 2 options. Oh, this book is honestly so beautiful. See, she's lovely too. I would need to try and do something to the background on this one though, because when I was flicking gold ink on here, I got it like sort of down here. So I'd need to do something to the background. I don't know, the portraits aren't really they're not really appealing to me at the moment. Sorry, I'm taking ages with this one. I think it's was it Wendy from Wendy's Colouring? I'm sure it is. She completed this double page spread in May. Oh my goodness, guys, it is breathtaking. Absolutely stunning. She's done such a beautiful, beautiful job on it. This would be fun. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Yeah, I like that one too. So it's that one, that one, that one. I'm going to rule out that one. Let's just see what else. Oops, got in here. They're nice, but I kind of want to do a limited palette for them. I did mess up this page, so I just collaged over it. Okay, so we've got this big beetle here, or we've got this one. I'm leaning more towards this one. So, oh, let's put a page flag there. Yeah, I think that'll be really nice, and I can make this really, really lovely page for Pride as well. So, yeah, that'd be great. I like that one. And then I have got another Hannah Carlson book pulled out, and it is Seasons, and I've got, oh, let's just move that up a little bit. I'm so sorry. I've got a whip in here, which is this one. This has been a whip for a really, really long time. All it had done on it previously was just the black here. And then last month I went in with my Crayola Super Tips and based all the flowers. So this just needs some shading and gel pen now. So yeah, I don't think that would take too long, to be quite honest. And then I have got another few whips in here. This one, I didn't keep track of what colour of the Black Widow pencils I was using on these bunnies. I've coloured this one, but then I wanted to do this one in the reverse colours, so have his body as this darker brown, and then obviously this patch here around his eye in this beautiful sort of creamy beige colour. And I didn't keep track of my colours, and I'm kicking myself. I think this would be such a lovely, lovely page to finish. And oh, I've got this one. I started doing this page when Dana was doing this as I think she was doing it as like a colour in chat or a colour along on her video, and I just seemed to hit a standstill because I feel like I messed up her skin and made it look quite muddy. But I'd really, really like to get that one finished, and to be honest, I don't think it would take me too long either. So yeah, we'll see. But if I could at least do the nameplate page, then I'd be really, really happy. Hannah Carlson is my favourite artist, and so I do definitely want to come back and start working in her books on a regular basis. Okay, and then I've got, I think these are like is it the 10 by 10 books? So I've pulled out Romantic Country, the second tale. I'm really sorry, I'm just gonna... Okay, so this is Romantic Country, the second tale, and I've got this whip, and this has been a whip for a long time, and I would really, really like to get this done. This page reminds me so much of my granddad. He passed several years ago now, but he used to love being in the back garden, and he had his little he had a little glass greenhouse and then a shed next to it as well, and he was always sort of pottering about and potting plants and growing flowers and all things like that. And this page just reminds me of him. And I think, you know, we're sort of coming into summer, and I just think this would be such a beautiful page to work on for the season. And it would be lovely to get it finished. I did also start a page in here a while back. I was a member of Lucy Just Adds Colour, her membership. And there was a page that she had started, and it was with these keys. And as you can see, I coloured 4 keys, and I never went back to it. Yeah, so I do need to mark that one as a whip, actually. Oh, I'll just put a flag there. But yeah, this is, again, just, whoops, such a gorgeous book. We've just got so many beautiful pages to choose from, haven't we? Yeah, this is cute. But, oh, look at this one. That's gorgeous. Yeah, I think I'd really like to work on this one. And then we've got this beautiful windmill page right next to it as well. So, that would be a really nice one to start with some watercolours, I think, just to get like a base of colour down. It'd be lovely to see 2 pages side by side. But this will be the one I think that I focus on. And again, I didn't keep track of what polychromos I was using on the door, but that's fine, I can figure that out. But yeah, and I coloured these like marigolds because my granddad always used to end up with way too many marigolds, and he would try like going around to like his friends and family and sort of try giving everybody these marigold plants because he had overdone it and done way too many. But yeah, it just makes me smile when I see that. Okay, so there is that one. And then I have Magical Jungle by Johanna Basford. This is a new copy Connor bought for me because I ruined my last copy. But little did we know that this was a pre-loved copy. It wasn't specified. It said that the copy was new, and it's not. It's been worked in, but I think I can fix it. But I have been working slowly but surely on this one. I've been chipping away really slowly at this page. I did take this book into hospital with me as well. So yeah, I'd really like to get this one done in June. So yeah, that would be nice to get that one done and see that one finished. Then I have Circle of Life by Melpomene Chattopadhyay. This was a buddy colour in May with my lovely friend Monica. Where is it? Where's the page? Oh, here we go, this one. And yeah, as you can see, I didn't quite get mine done. So I do want to get this one finished in June. So there's not too much left really to do. It's kind of just shading, the pencil work on the crystals, and then like these bits here, and then just add some sparkle and things on the water. But yeah, I'm liking how that one is coming along. I think I need to deepen the water a little bit, but yeah, so there is that one. Such a beautiful book. Okay, and then I am in an Instagram group with a group of ladies, and it was the beautiful Lisbeth, I think, who came up with the idea of us working on the double page Christmas spread in this book, which is Symphony of Cute Animals by Kanoko Agusa, and we have all year to get the double page spread done. This is a whip that I've got in the book, but this is the Christmas double page spread. I didn't get anything done on it last month, but I really need to get the centre bit finished so that I can put some tape here, because my book is starting to fall apart. I did buy a replacement copy, but I don't want to have to restart this page because I do like how it is looking so far. But yeah, I want to get these cones done and these 2 polar bears and these crackers. And yeah, just get sort of like this centre bit, make sure that is done so I can safely put some tape there just to secure the pages. But I think push come to shove, I might just end up having to admit defeat, take the book apart and disc bind it. But yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous artwork. It always intimidates me, but you know, and it makes me want to do as best as I can. So yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back and chipping away on this one actually. So yeah, it would be nice to get that one done. The next one is Mythographic Fantasy Forest. This is by Fabiana Attanasio, and my beautiful best friend Penny asked if I would like to do this as a project book with her, and I did say yes. But I didn't get to do our page for May. It was this one. I had already just based some tiny little bits, but I haven't really done anything on it. So yeah, I really, really am sorry, Penny, but I will try to pick this one up in June and get to it, because this is such an incredible book and I think it's definitely one of my favourites. It is just breathtaking. There's nothing not to love about it. I love every single page. They're just so special. So yeah, I'll come back and work a bit on this one. So there is Fantasy Forest. We're nearly done, my loves. This one and then 2 more books. So this is Mythographic Voyage by Joseph Kattenbang. And this is a buddy colour. It's been a buddy colour now for a few months with the gorgeous Emma from Emma Colours here on YouTube. And we're doing this one. I'm really liking how my page looks so far, but I don't think I touched this again in May. I'm not sure if I did or not. If I did, it was maybe just this and these 2. But I've got the urge now to come in and start shading on the water. So maybe I'll just, you know, rather than stressing out about finishing the tea set, I think what I'll do is I'll come in and do the water and the leaves, you know, just so that I am still making some progress and taking a step in the right direction towards getting this page done. But I just want to say a huge thank you to Emma for being so patient with me and giving me the grace to be able to spend as long as I need on this page. But it's wonderful because we did say, like, you know, no time limit, no pressure. And I do really, really appreciate that, because sometimes life happens. And as you all know, at the moment, you know, I was exceptionally poorly last week, and I am now on strict bed rest. So we just don't know what's around the corner. But I'm really looking forward to coming in and working on this one. So yeah, it's a beautiful page, and I'm looking forward to seeing this sort of start really coming together now. So there is that one, and then that will be my first page in that book complete as well, which is really exciting. The next one is this one. This is Tropical Wonderland by Millie Marotta. I bought this off Vinted quite a while ago. It had been worked in, but you know, I can figure it out. But ages and ages ago, I wanted to do these like rainbow, like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And I picked it back up the other day, and I've literally just been working on this with fine liners, maybe a teeny tiny little bit of Crayola, and then the rest is gel pen. So this is how it's looking so far. And I thought this would be a really lovely page to pull out and come back to and get finished again for Pride. So I'd really like to get that one done. And then I think this will be my first, this will be my first completed page in this book. This was one of the first ever colouring books I had. Yeah, that's where the book's been used already, but whoever's used it, they've used pencils and pushed really hard, so that paper is like really kind of dented. But I think I can work over that. But yeah, my first ever colouring books were Secret Garden by Johanna Basford and Animal Kingdom by Millie Marotta. And then when I saw this one, I purchased this one back in the day when this one came out as well. But yeah, it's lovely to sort of come back and have another copy now. I knew in my original one I had done this one. I'd done that guy. But yeah, I thought this would be really nice to come back and do and get finished for Pride. So yeah, chip away at that one, and it's nice to just sort of sit with fine liners and just fill in all the little shapes really. I find it quite relaxing. So there's that one. And then last but by no means least, I have pulled out Dark Fairy Tales by Kirby Rosanas, and I started this one today. I've decided to go for this big double page spread of Pinocchio. So at the moment this is just Crayola Super Tips as a base, and then I've started going in with pencils over here with my Polychromos. You know, I'll take as long as needed to get this page done. I really want to take my time and do really good work in here, so I'm happy to just sort of, you know, take it slow and just, you know, it's done when it's done kind of thing. The other pages that I flagged were this one, Wizard of Oz, and the Mad Hatter and Queen of Hearts. I just think they're incredible. I'll take those flags out actually, because I ended up doing the Pinocchio one first, so I'm just slowly chipping away at this one at the moment. So like I said, I made a start on this one a couple of hours ago. So yeah, that's my that is my colouring plans for the month of June. Like I said, they may very well change. I may swap some books out. I may pull some other books in to work through in the month. So yeah, I just thought I would show you what I have got pulled out and on my trolley at the moment. So thank you all so much for taking time out of your day to join me. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever the weather is like where you are. Take care, stay safe my loves, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.